It has been 30 days since Chris was last spotted in public. Welcome to the Chris Chan Update. My name is GiBi. Happy Monday, everyone. We're going to be going over the updates to the Chris Chan story as told on his Blue Sky account. That's basically all we're going to be doing. There have been lots of updates, which can be reading his account and his tweets. Or his skies, his butterflies. I don't know how Blue Sky works. As we talked about last time, Chris had said in a live stream that if there was a pregnancy, he would tell us about it, but it wouldn't be until the summer. But he may not have said summer. He may have said sometime. And so people ran with it that Chris had gotten Flutter pregnant. On the day that I uploaded my update video saying that that might have happened and then talking about how it also might not have and Chris may have miscommunicated, etc., the thing I just went over, Chris posted on Blue Sky addressing it because he got this comment. I don't know why, but I feel weirdly happy. If you can get a girlfriend, have a baby, and get married, even with all the mistakes you've made, it means I can be happy too. Maybe it's true what they say in the texts. Maybe no one is truly unsavable. I think the best part about you is that even when you did bad things, you weren't trying to be bad. You were trying to be good, and I'm glad someone finally saw that. I look forward to seeing you grow, or at least I hope you continue to improve as the child is born. I'm sure you're aware that the child will need a proper upbringing, and I know that if you learn from your mistakes, which it honestly seems like you have, they will have that. Please don't make me feel bad for believing in you. You give me, and others like me, those who are abandoned and abused by society, hope. Hope that even when we regress to the point where we don't know who we are, we can still find our way back to ourselves. So the first thing I want to do is address the person who wrote this. Do not look at Chris for inspiration. There are plenty of other people who deal with serious mental, emotional, and physical struggles, who have had terrible, terrible lives, drug addictions, terrible accidents. And according to this, you seemingly believe in some version of religious text because you say that no one is truly unsavable. Don't use Chris Chan as your inspiration. Use literally anyone else. Chris responded to this to set the record straight. Okay, all of this is starting to get out of control now. There is no pregnancy. I was speaking hypothetically in that live stream. I am surprised how even when I say something hypothetical, it gets misunderstood. Thank you for your kindness. I reiterate, there is no pregnancy with anyone. Like, it was actually, like, Chris was trending on Twitter when this was happening, and I'm very glad that, one, it was cleared up within days, so pretty much right away, although I guess Chris could have been faster on the trigger. But mostly, that is not true. Happy Thanksgiving. Black Friday? No thanks. Hey everyone, I have something to tell all of you. I have trust issues with some to a lot of you. I will admit, in the past years I have been too honest about myself, which was made obvious with the theoretical X's and worst of bad and toxic internet trolls, Quickie, Kiwi Farms, and Encyclopedia Dramatica. I also feel like this should be evident with all of you, as in my live streams, I have been rather detached or selective from talking and acknowledging you all. I have remained optimistic for the long time, for the better quality and positive lifestyle and even fan base, but at times it is difficult to even remain optimistic with some of what I find in commentary and support. I do not expect each and every one of you to like me, but this present outcome, in part, while I accept and own up to my part, is squared on the minority to half of all of you. I need not list the various misconducts, manipulations, blackmail, erroneous misportrayals and not safe for work drawings of me, and the leading and various special Sanjus and Rose-Juice that have left scars in my psyche and memories. And on top of that, a lot of you, I feel, are clinging on to details of my antics that are, or can be, misportrayed as immature and even vulgar. I'm not a fan of vulgar and offensive or evil things, and yet he wrote Sanju issue 8. I feel better with the better quality, honest, and authentic and finer things of life and others. With this online society, it is difficult to discern even the authentic, intentioned from the gutter trash. I have faith in the good and honest of most everyone, but at times even my own faith is shaken and tested. So yeah, I'm going to require a lot in authentic kindness and goodness to even change my views with people on the internet. And I'm talking real authentic effort with good and kind intentions, with no to very little selfish intentions from all of you. Even doing good solely for the intention of being admitted into the heaven realm can be considered inauthentic and dishonest. All you need to reevaluate yourselves, and the obvious darker and offensive interests you may have. I am a good moral individual, and I speak this solely to benefit and improve all of you. You fucked your mom, Chris. He kind of went on a similar rant to this last week. Basically saying, like, all the comments in his live streams are rude. I'm sure all the comments on his Twitter were rude too. Like, I don't know why this is suddenly getting to him when it never has before. Aside from that, I will also state one truth. I have been missing 2 teeth. They were broken and had to be removed. I'm needing transplants to replace them, and my insurance covers only a little bit in dental. The dentist I have gone to for consultation has given me the estimate of over $11,000. Purchases made on the Quick-Like website store or my Etsy do help, and I've managed to save a bit over $500 in my own savings account. Purchases and donations do add some into the savings. Some? If we see Chris doing a lot of nonsense with his money soon, I'm gonna get angry. No, not really. It would be a start if more purchases were made on my store. Yet I have spoken of what I would appreciate of all of you to build my trust back. Also, I will continue to upload videos onto my YouTube from time to time, as they are fun for me to do, but live streams will be less frequent until when all of you soul search and Chris, you make money on your live streams! I calculated every single time all his old live streams. He was making like up with $300 and more per live stream from donations, not counting views on his videos and on the VODs later. Live stream more and make more money! What are you doing? Soul search and help yourselves and authentically can at least tolerate me or even like me with no selfish intentions. Wow. Okay, hear out Christian autobiography from your perspective. Yeah, where's the Christian Bible? Where's the goddess logs? Beyond this, there's been a small update to Chris's trip to Finland. Now, we believe he's been there twice, once in April and once in September. This is a newly unearthed photograph from Reddit of Chris's visit there back in April. So on the Chris Chan Sonnet You subreddit, I saw Chris and Flutter this April in Finland. Sadly, Flutter is behind Chris in this pic. She's never on camera. I'm not saying that we should stalk her, because we shouldn't. You should see, I have a whole video about this. She's just literally never on camera. It's crazy. Flutter's behind Chris in this pic, but I was in the normal when they were there. I almost walked into Chris, and when he turned around, I felt like I just seen an extinct animal. I had eye contact with Chris Chan. And this is from someone who lives in Finland, right? So they're not expecting to see Chris just walking around. It's Chris Chan, better take a picture while waving my phone around so it's blurry. That's what they say about Bigfoot. Everyone photographed Chris has no phone newer than the iPhone 4. Cryptid GF. I like how Flutter has the power to warp space itself so every photo of her gets blurred. Okay, so I've been reading these comments. Apparently there's a conspiracy that this was actually taken by Caden, that like he went to Finland with them, probably because all these images are taken by Caden. Someone else said that this person should become a photographer for Prater. That they're using this to drum up interest in Chris Chan. So they take blurry photos on purpose, they don't get Flutter in them, they then post them as new accounts. This account apparently just posted here for the first time. I will say, even if that's true, let's not jump to conclusions. Let's not start stalking Reddit accounts to see if this person might be Caden, because innocent people will get caught in the crossfire. It literally does not matter. We got the picture, it's whatever. I've been against stalking Chris, but this is a picture that was taken 8 months ago, and it was interesting because he was out of the country. Anyway, with that, thank you for watching this shorter update. Please be sure to be nice to each other in the comments, consider supporting the creators you admire, and never lose sight of the things that are most important to you. I do have a link to my Patreon and my merch store down in the description, and you can always follow me on Twitter at GiBi_Devin. I'll be posting another video in this coming week where we're going to be looking at Chris's website, Quick-Like. So be sure to subscribe to see that.